Have you ever wondered how the simple spoon and fork, the most basic yet essential dining tools, came to be? These everyday utensils have a fascinating history that stretches back thousands of years, reflecting not only the evolution of human civilization, but also the cultural shifts that shaped how we eat today. Welcome to Hyperhistory. Today we'll explore the incredible journey of the spoon and fork from their ancient origins to their place on modern dining tables. Let's dive into this fascinating story of human creativity and culinary evolution. The spoon is one of humanity's oldest tools, dating back to the Paleolithic era over 20,000 years ago. Early humans used shells, bones, and pieces of wood to scoop food. In ancient Egypt, around 1000 BCE, spoons made from ivory and wood were decorated with carvings of gods and sacred symbols, reflecting their spiritual significance. The Greeks and Romans advanced the spoon's design, creating spoons from bronze, silver, and even gold. Roman spoons often had pointed ends, designed for both scooping and spearing food. By the Middle Ages, spoons were common across Europe, but the fork was still absent from most tables. Unlike the spoon, the fork had a slower and more controversial rise. In medieval Europe, most people ate with their hands or used knives and spoons to assist. The fork was sometimes used for cooking or serving, but it wasn't widely accepted as a dining tool. That changed in the 11th century when Byzantine Princess Theodora introduced the fork to Western Europe at a royal banquet. Her use of a golden fork scandalized guests. One clergyman even called it an insult to God's natural design. But this bold move planted the seed for the fork's eventual acceptance. By the Renaissance period, the fork became more common among the European elite. Catherine de' Medici is credited with popularizing the fork in France after marrying King Henry II in the 16th century. By the 18th century, forks became standard in dining sets, though Queen Elizabeth of France reportedly preferred her fingers over a fork. Global exploration and colonial trade in the 17th and 18th centuries introduced new materials and influences to cutlery design. European artisans began crafting spoons and forks from ivory, tortoiseshell, and mother-of-pearl, transforming these utensils into symbols of wealth and sophistication. Interestingly, while spoons and forks gained prominence in Europe, other cultures maintained their own traditions. Chopsticks remained dominant in East Asia, while in India and the Middle East, eating with hands remained culturally preferred, with spoons used mainly for soups and desserts. The Industrial Revolution in the 19th century changed everything. For the first time, spoons and forks could be mass-produced from inexpensive metals like stainless steel, making them affordable for the working class. By the mid-19th century, cutlery sets became a standard part of household life. Formal dining etiquette also developed, with specific spoons and forks designed for different courses, such as dessert forks, soup spoons, and even specialized oyster forks. The spork, a combination of spoon and fork, was patented in 1874. Combining the convenience of both tools into one. Though it remains a novelty, the spork reflects the ongoing innovation in cutlery design. Today, the spoon and fork are universal dining tools, but they continue to reflect cultural diversity. In Western culture, the fork often takes the lead, while in Southeast Asia, the spoon is the preferred tool for rice-based dishes. High-end restaurants still observe strict dining etiquette, with multiple forks and spoons for each course, a legacy of the aristocratic dining practices of the past. But for most of us, the spoon and fork are everyday essentials tools that make eating convenient, enjoyable, and even social. From prehistoric shells to gold-plated forks, the history of cutlery is a story of human ingenuity, cultural exchange, and evolving social norms. The spoon and fork are more than just tools. They reflect how we eat, how we live, and how we connect with each other. So next time you sit down for a meal, take a moment to appreciate the rich history behind the humble spoon and fork. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating explorations of history and culture. And let us know in the comments, are you more of a spoon person or a fork person?